Hey, I'm live, just so you know.
I'm watching the most important game of the year for Boston. It's the final game of the year, and if they win and Atlanta loses, they get home court advantage. If they lose, then they don't. If they win
Cool story.
tonight and Atlanta wins, I'm not sure what happens.
Okay, so...
I'll turn this off there.
You want to at least mute it? Yeah, thanks. Okay, not everyone knows this, but I'm going to let you know. I made a plan through Instagram and everywhere I promoted it earlier to test out Twitch tonight, but I should have done a little bit more of my research in advance, and I guess you need to like download stuff to make it work or whatever, which is different from YouNow. That's another thing in favor of YouNow. I can just like go there and it's not, it'll work. Also, Periscope. Hold on, I got to fix my hair for us to keep having this conversation. Hiding. Yeah, so I didn't know that. I feel dumb. I should have looked into that first. But anyway, if you're here, I'm happy you're here. And then if you don't know what I'm talking about, I was testing out Twitch tonight, trying to figure out the best place to do a live stream series, just like a regular show. So, and then I'd like to also make that audio available as a podcast. So trying to find the best place to put that time and energy. I'm on my own for the most part. Chelsea helps me a lot, and then I do hire a lot of my friends to help me occasionally, but for the most part I'm by myself, so I have to really be careful where I put my time and energy. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But Twitch was my test. It was my Twitch test tonight, and it did not go well. So, what about you, Jeff? Do you have a favorite place to stream?
I don't like streaming.
Oh, come on. You like Periscope?
We use gaming.youtube usually, and I guess we stream on Twitch too sometimes, so Twitch and YouTube.
YouNow is totally, so somebody just commented that YouNow is glitchy. I have definitely discovered that to be true as well, though I hear that if you have better lighting, if it's too dark, I guess it struggles. I don't know what that would affect the audio. I don't know, I think that might be BS. And I guess they said also that because, so I gotta get something to drink. I was told that, hold on. Sorry guys, water. With YouNow, it's also was probably my internet, but that's also bullshit because I think we've got enough internet to stream here.
Here? Mm-hmm. We have gigabit. We're the fastest internet.
All right, so YouNow is just lying to me.
Your laptop gets like 600 megs down in this room.
Yeah, it does seem fast normally. I should be able to just connect with people without it. And actually, in the chat, it didn't seem to be a problem because when I tested YouNow a couple weeks ago, it seemed like the chat was really responsive, so I got the impression people were pretty much, there wasn't like a huge lag or anything. I was able to like actually communicate with people. But then when I tried to play it back and the video that was recorded was not very good. So might try it one more time, but I kind of been hearing things. What are you doing?
Just found this in the spare bedroom, see what it has and how big this is.
Cool. It's probably out of tune, but you can try it. I need to get, and I also didn't charge my phone. I flip you. There you go. I didn't charge my phone, so I'm not prepared to Periscope either. Grab the charger, and now I will pay attention to the chat. I've also told people that are still in the Twitch chat that might be a better place to message me. So if you have Twitch open, that way I don't lose track, because this goes so quickly. That is the downside of Periscope as well, as far as like a place to do a long form show. The chat is so fast it's hard to keep up with, and you can't actually really fully engage with people. And so that's kind of a downside. Charger. I can move into here, Jeff, if you want to listen to your game like quietly.
No, it's not important for me to hear the most important game.
Okay. I gotta be plugged in though. All right, so welcome to my living room. I think if I do a show, it will have more of a place to be. Like a set or maybe something outdoor if I could pull off outdoor. Let's talk about live stream. What are your favorite live stream channels and what do you like about them? What do you like in a live stream? And what do you think is special about it? Those are a lot of questions. Answer any one of them.
I'm just playing,
Interactive chat does fun things. I'm reading as fast as I can. interactions, I think that is definitely the benefit. You can kind of actually build that relationship more, and it's an interesting form of entertainment when the audience can be a part of it, and it's something that theater is able to do, but nothing since theater has been able to really pull it off the same way. So it's kind of, I think, interesting as far as theatrical possibilities.
Hey,
like
the girl dogs are going to the bathroom. Can you take that?
theater could really get involved online and capture a much larger audience. Podcast with Rooster Teeth. Jeff and I are working on a podcast that will be through Rooster Teeth, but I would like to do some more like independent solo stuff that I'm the boss of. So I cannot give up being the boss of things for the most part.
Awesome story.
Okay, get back to the live stream questions. Forget about Jeff. Company. Fun chats. Crafts on the stream. Definitely crafting. DIY projects. And then could even put out a list of materials in advance so you guys could do it along with me. John Reisinger's cooking. Okay. So learning things. What games? I'm not going to play games. Probably, I mean, maybe if I'm playing with a friend, but I doubt it. It'll be like hands-on stuff and conversation. It'll be under the creative category if it's on Twitch. Otherwise, it will just be, it'll be sent. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about what I kind of want to do. This could be 2 shows, but for the most part, let me just think of it as 1 show for now. Hold on, let me see some of these comments. Processes and crafts, totally. So there'll be definitely like an art component of actually making stuff and like doing art live and like having other people do their kinds of art live, and maybe having more than one person there so we can have conversation at the same time. Makes it a little bit more fun that way, I think, and brings some more energy into it. But I also would like to do a side of it or a component of it that is just weird stuff, like ghost stories and like travel stuff and just things that I enjoy. And I also think contributes to the creative process as far as inspiration. And then another component of it, what I thought of today, which I'm actually think would be really interesting for certain people, maybe not everyone, talking about being an artist as a professional and having conversation about business tips and things like that, you know, for people who want to create their own business and make art and sell it and do things like that. So that eats up a lot of my brain, and I find it actually really creative in its own way. So that is something that I want to make into a show, and regularly. And the nice thing about live streaming is you don't have to edit it, and that's the thing. It's like, it's really hard to produce all these shows and also make the art and do all these other things. But watch out for the cord. The point of that. Oh yeah, so if I have to edit it too, that really slows everything down. Do I paint? Yes. Honestly, the artist as profession. Yeah, see, I think actually a lot of you creative people would be interested in that component, because it's something that can be a struggle for creative people, because it's like the artist's mind and the business mind are not only not very compatible, they are often fighting each other and against each other, and like it's a tug of war in your brain over like the decisions to make and where to put your energy. So I think that would be a really interesting conversation that could be sort of ongoing with guests, people that, because there's so many different ways to be creative and different ways to make money at it. I happen to know a lot of really cool people that do lots of lots of shit. Hold on, pause. You can do whatever you want to do.
Well, you asked me.
This is a free space.
You asked me not to because of tests.
Oh no! We have to time that. We haven't even started it. How long do you think it's been? 10 minutes?
At least 19, because the game hasn't started.
We're wasting the test. Okay, so Jeff's going to take a DNA test from Ancestry. He bought me one for my birthday, and they sent us 2.
You said you were going to set a timer.
I'm using my phone. Can you set it on your phone?
Well,
it's right here.
It's been 20 minutes.
No, it has not.
It actually has.
You were really impatient.
This game hadn't started yet when I went and brushed my teeth and got ready.
Can we call it 15 and like? I just say if you're gonna, it won't work if you have like whiskey in it. You're gonna kill all the cells inside. I don't know how it works, but it doesn't work if you have shit in your mouth.
Just gonna think I'm from.
Anyway, I have a thing to do over here.
I'm only doing this for you because you asked me to.
Doing what? Oh,
this
this
fucking mouth thing.
Well, then do it later.
I'll do it tonight.
Just do it later.
I'm already halfway through.
Oh my god. I don't think you're halfway. I think you're impatient. Okay, what were we talking about? We were talking about professionalism and being creative.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people, but I also would like to meet more people, and I think that would be kind of a cool thing. This is weird to say, but it's kind of like a nice excuse sometimes when you have a show or something to like something structured like that, a project. You can approach people about like collaborating on it or like promoting. It's hard to explain, but it's if you have projects and things going on that you can collaborate with people on, it's a good way to meet people. Have a reason to meet people, you know, and so I think it would be a good way to meet other creative professionals and attract, you know, current and future creative professionals. Okay, I'm going to pay attention to the chat, and then I got to go back at some point to the Twitch chat. Double toasted. Double toasted. I think it would be inspiring. And it doesn't, I mean, it could be visual art, it could be performance art, it could be commercial art. Oh, the back of my hair. Hold on. Hey, Millie, would you want me to hold my phone for a second so I can show my etching?
Yes. You got etching?
Just a little bit.
Oh. I don't know if this is work. Oh, okay. I'm not even showing it. Hold on. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere.
What do you think?
I love it.
She said it's kind of like a Lotus inspired.
Smashing this flavor. There you go.
Thanks. Millie, you are adorable, says the chat.
Thank you. What will you do?
It was done by Iana at Hearts and Robots in East Austin. She does a lot of the etching and like tinsel and all the fun stuff. Fantasy color. Set up a Facebook page. That is a huge part of it. Actually, the social media aspect. Social media strategy, which I could talk about forever. And the nice thing about a live stream is that you guys can actually contribute to and talk back. So it's a little bit more engaging that way, I think. You can be part of the conversation and meet people. It could be like, yeah, it's sort of a networking event for those of you who are into that kind of thing. I don't think I'm going to be too specific about the things I'm going to be making. I would just like to save it for things that I feel like making. I mean, I guess I feel like making everything, but I don't want to be too specific because I want to have like flexibility with that kind of thing. You know, as far as just doing things that are fun to do. Hold on.
Boston.
Your art brain doesn't care about money. Well, money equals freedom in a lot of ways, and it equals new materials and supplies and upgrading your tools. So, good to make it. Stream with Millie. She's always around.
No, don't be around.
Money is, it's not even the money aspect of it. I think it's not even money, it's getting your energy back. I think a lot of artists do things with this promise of exposure and that kind of thing. And it's good to know like when that's kind of bullshit and when you're being taken advantage of and stuff too. So even if you're not getting money for something, you want to be sure you're getting something back from it because otherwise it's not really fair and the other party isn't really respecting you. And you have to create your own value. So that's another thing I think would be fun to talk about. Maybe ask about people who are making money with their work, ask them how they sort of establishing their value and the lessons they learned along the way. All right, so if any of you feel like you can't get through in the chat, that is the challenge of Periscope. If you go to my Twitch account, the window is open. I'm not paying attention to it right now, but I will go back as soon as this is over and answer everyone's questions in chat there. So if you want to get through to me, that's a good way to do it in like a live sense in the very near future. My Twitch name is Griffin Ramsey. Pricing is really hard. I think that would be you know what would be kind of a cool thing to do is maybe come up with like for each profession. I'm getting too specific, but one thing I do look into sometimes if I'm looking like if somebody asks me to do a thing that it's not really my thing that I can do it, looking at how it's like the average in Austin for that kind of work, like entry level and experienced and everything. And like, so it's something I kind of look at a lot. It might be an interesting thing to talk about, like with each person, you know, what sort of the average is, what they can kind of expect to make, or like what it's considered good. And I'm maybe not ask them specifically what they're making, but you know, generally what you can expect to make doing this kind of thing. But maybe that's too specific to talk about right now. Yeah, materials. We could do things too, like just like material hunting and fun stuff like that. That is, see, that's where Periscope is good, because it's so you can just take your phone everywhere. Though I guess, I mean, does Twitch and they both have phone apps, right? Like you can do it with your cell phone.
Can you?
I don't know. I should look into that too, because it would be nice to have the option, even if that wasn't the primary way I did it. But we could go material hunting, because that's something that's really fun to do. Happy birthday, Lily. Dante says you're a bum.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stream on your phone with Twitch. Well, Twitch seems kind of like high maintenance. I think the streams will be fun. And actually, that's something I would like to maybe involve some of my theater friends, or maybe ask them to do some performances. I have some friends who are wanting to get some help with this kind of thing, getting set up with it. And they do puppet shows. Live stream plays, yeah. There are people doing it. Some live stream theater out there that is interactive. Man, I'm dying. I would love to involve Max. He is very funny. Did you guys watch the recent ASMR video? We just put up a new one. And I don't think anyone has seen it, because it's not, hasn't been like, I don't know, I don't think anyone's noticed it. It's an angel versus demon on your shoulder debate. But I'm kind of seeing it as sort of a Dear Abby type thing. So I'm hoping people will send in like questions about their lives for the characters. Though Max wants to swap. So next time I would be the angel and he would be the demon. And I don't know. So tell me what you think about that. That doesn't really matter. It's Max's thing. He's driving that one. I think it might be a little too funny to be super relaxing, but I think it's enjoyable and it's nice and quiet.
Go to the backyard.
You know you're not sleeping up there tonight, right?
I think it'd be kind of fun to be the preppy angel character too, though. I think my angel outfit is going to be a tennis player.
As long as you can put the white dog
Country
in
club tennis player outfit.
in the crate.
But I don't know.
You can sleep out there on the weekend, but just not tonight.
She wants to sleep outside.
Mm-hmm.
Mosquitoes. Drawing, that would be definitely fun, for sure. But I feel like a lot of people are doing drawing ones, don't you? I don't think it really matters. I was surprised. I met a girl who does writing streams where she live streams writing. So she puts like a topic and says, okay, well today I'm going to be like going from this person's perspective or whatever, and talks about the process. So that would be, but I think it'd be really hard to focus on a chat if you were also trying to write. I don't know. What do you think?
What about what?
About process live streaming and trying to write or I'm dying. Write or do your work like in front of people with an audience.
I don't think I would want to do that.
No.
Not personally.
Okay. Thanks for your input.
Well, you asked.
I did,
I mean, a lot of the
thank
initial
you.
stuff you do is terrible, and then you like whittle it into something good, right?
Yeah, well, I think with writing, I think you need your brain for that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. No, jogging, probably no. I don't think I want to be a workout person publicly. I did the theme on Instagram. I think next time if I do it, I'm going to do one a week for the month, so 4 of them, and that will give everyone a time with each prompt and also give me some time with each prompt. And the next one is going to be sculpting with Griffin instead of drawing. So, but it'll be multi-material, whatever you can make anything out of. I like live stream for that purpose too, and then we can actually have like talk back and forth. The only problem with live stream is keeping the energy level up, and not being too boring. But I also am surprised by what people are willing to watch for a long time. And I like to kind of work to things in the background, so I can see why people would want to do that. And too much excitement, you're worried about missing out on it, I missed some of those comments a minute ago. Sorry. ASMR live stream. I've seen some of the live stream ASMR things, and I don't know how I feel about them. But I don't think I've ever actually caught one when it was happening. So, and that's different because you don't actually feel like you're a part of it. On what days do you post the draw with? I just did that for the month of March. And next time, like I said, I'll do 4 in a month, 1 a week instead of every single day. It was a bad time to do it because things got really stressful. I would love to go anywhere for wood carving. The cool thing about traveling and carving is getting to try different wood, because here I use Eastern Red Cedar, but every place I go, they kind of have a different wood that they use. So it's a nice learning experience. And you get, like, your portfolio is broadened and has different colors in it. Thanks. I heard that the pumpkin carving one was too fast, but I don't know. I don't know if I mind fast ASMR. And I think that the styles there are more and more styles of doing it. And I kind of like things that are a little bit, a little bit more sensation. So for people out there that like their ASMR hard, kind of wish I hadn't said that.
Hard ASMR?
No, but like Max and I had this sort of plan. We were like, what if we just keep ours a little bit more, and then eventually everyone else will seem too weak, and everyone, like, it'll be an addiction thing where you just need a little bit more. Because it's very addictive. ASMR is incredibly addictive. I have to sleep to it. Would you be in one of our videos?
For ASMR?
Mm-hmm.
You already asked me. I already said yes.
The internet's very excited about it.
I won't be good.
I know, you might find a new talent.
Nope. I don't have any talent. I'm not looking to find any now. Hey, Millicent?
With
Millie?
No, but I might be working with African
Millie?
mahogany soon. I'm doing a giant Buddha door.
Millie?
But it's coming up in like August.
Millie?
That's my new van. It is awesome. Already dirty. Didn't take very long, but I've been moving.
Arrow.
Oh yeah, so this stream, which now has a different title on Periscope, but on Twitch it was called Big Changes.
Millie!
I'm moving to a new studio. I was going to talk about that because I was worried I wouldn't have anything to talk about, but it has not been a problem. So maybe we don't need to title it that now. But yes, moving, that was going to be the topic. And I got a new van, and I'm working on the website and new products and stuff, so it's just everything is changing all at the same time. And like I said before, I'm fairly on my own, so it is like I'm definitely a bottleneck because I'm one person and I'm easily distracted. My Twitch is Griffin Ramsey, but I kind of not feeling like I'm going to end up there. So don't hold off on following me places, but maybe you should just wait until I announce where I'm going to be, and rather than worry about it too much. How far do I travel on average? Well, it really changes. Last year I was gone for like 2 months out of the year.
A little over 2 months.
A little over 2 months. And this year Jeff's gone like every week. So I'm trying to be here as much as possible. So I've kind of not, that's why I'm not going to Butler this year, and I'm not going to do the English Open or Carve Carbridge this year.
Are you going to Australia next year?
I have not been officially invited yet, so I don't know. And I kind of feel like I want to go to new places. Mm. But I love Australia, so I kind of want any reason to go there. I don't know. It also depends on if RTX is the same weekend. ASMR Sons, I really like repeated words, and so in this last video you'll notice in the new clause video that I've been doing repeating words, which maybe it might be annoying to some people. I think it could be, but it really triggers me. And one person who does it really well is Soft Anna. She's Polish, I think. She's one of my favorites, and she does repeated words, and it's awesome. And especially when it's in Polish, because then I don't understand it, but it's just like rhythmic. And then as other sounds, I like a lot of the triggers. Crunching sounds. I really like crunching sounds.
What's ASMR you beat off to?
I'm not going to say it's never happened. Okay. A small business? I mean, I would be interested in doing that, but not just me. Like, I could bring in experts. I'm about to join I'm in the process of joining the Rotary Club. And so that's kind of a networking group, but it also does good and social projects and things like that. But, yeah, I'm feeling very businessy at the moment. My favorite ASMR channels. Well, I really like ASMR Requests and Gentle Whispering and Heather Feather, like kind of all of the... That's where I got introduced to ASMR because, I mean, they've been making videos for a while. And also, it's kind of what pops up in your feed because they're popular. But as far as like the maybe ones you haven't heard of, Ardra, Nyala, I don't know how to say her name. I just know how it's written. She's the most artistic, I think. Though not the most popular. Sometimes I'm really surprised by how good her videos are and how some ASMR artists you'll see, like they'll do something very simple and not a lot and they'll get tons and tons of views. And then you see somebody do something really original but that's fucking life, right? I don't want to get into it. Cult classics. I don't know if I've seen Psycho Truth. I've seen a lot of different ones, and not all of them have I paid attention to the names. Like, they just kind of rotate. I love Tony Bomboni. I really want to meet him and be friends with him. He's awesome. I just discovered Fairy Char. I don't know how I missed her for so long, but she has something in her face that's so compelling. Yeah, I definitely want suggestions on ASMR if you found some cool ones. Primitive technology videos? What do you mean? I don't think I know what you're talking about. I will come to the Philippines. Oh, you know what? Actually, if you know of any, especially chainsaw carving events, but big art events, or even conventions, if you would like me to show up as a guest, I love any excuse to travel. But it's probably best to recommend me to the organizers if you happen to know who the organizers are. Because then a lot of, especially carving events, are invitation only. And so I have to get invited. But I would love to go. Can you hear me? Did I just click to the microphone? Wildflower Festival. Haven't heard of that. It's just it's an undercut, and it's kind of, I think it's kind of a little bit masculine. Well, it's getting longer, so it's getting girlier, but especially with the ponytail, somehow the ponytail looks more, I guess because all the guys have that man bun. Thanks, I like it. It's very practical and good for the summer because I hate having stuff on my neck and ears. I'm not going to be doing that with Jeff, as far as I know, anytime soon, but I might be doing a collaboration with Brian Brushwood and Jason Murphy on their channel. So more on that later as it gets scheduled, but we're going to do like a weird art project together. Are you going to diet yourself or go somewhere?
Have you ever set up that tent?
Mm-mm. Is it hard?
I don't know how to do it.
I'll help you. Actually, I think I'm going to say goodbye to the chat pretty soon, so I can help you guys.
It's like, I've never seen the tent before, so I assume you've set it up because I've never used it.
I think we had to buy it to replace one that had got the cat's peed on it, and I don't know if...
It looks like it's been used before, but I don't know.
I can use the spare bedroom.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Millie.
Hello.
Millie does look older. I just cut her hair.
Alright, maybe the spare bedroom will work.
Yeah, I'll do spare bedroom.
That's the haunted room, though.
I know, that's what I was
Thanks. Home haircut. Jeff also has a home haircut.
Jeff has a desire to drink alcohol, so can we...
Oh, yeah, take your test. What you need to do is spit. Oh, hey, can we film it? It's interesting. All right, so I've been really into the genealogy, DNA type genetic stuff recently. And so I did the Ancestry test, and I'm doing the 23andMe one because I didn't realize the Ancestry one didn't offer all of the information about like genetic disorders and diseases and things you have to worry about. But, so Jeff's going to do his ancestry. Hold on. This is interesting. You take the test, you fill it up with spit.
Alright, after I do this, and this tent bullshit. I'm gonna sit down and watch the most important basketball game of the year.
Don't do the tent
with
bullshit.
audio.
I'll do it, or she can just do it on the weekend, like you said. You need to put your foot down as a dad. It's like no means no.
I had a daughter. I
And
can't
that's
do
not
that.
what that means. Sorry. I was trying to think of all the things you say when you're a parent, and that was something that popped in my head. It was not what you say as a parent.
Patience is a virtue, Millie.
Patience is a virtue. Wait till the weekend.
Ask your mother.
We'll see. My mom always would say, "We'll see," which meant no, but I don't want to talk about it right now.
All right. So what do I do?
You gotta spit into that. You gotta fill it up to the line, which is actually I found very challenging. But I was dehydrated and I wasn't allowed to drink anything. So, how am I so confident? I think you at some point can't be embarrassed by anything any further.
How does this go? What do I need this for?
Oh, okay. So, wait, stop. You spit. You keep the blue in that thing for now. Keep it sealed. You Did you already unscrew this? You spit into this up to that line.
Dog trying to water up. She needs water. She's thirsty. You need to give her water.
All right. So you spit into that. You fill it. You've taken like half an hour.
It's been more.
Not-
7:40.
Are you serious? Did you already almost get up to the line? That is disgusting. You are a gross drunk. Oh my god, gross.
Remember when I spit like 40 feet?
I am totally
Remember that
impressed
happy
and
hour where I
disgusted
spit
by
like
you.
40 feet in Oregon?
That's disgusting. Oh my god.
All right, I'm over the line. No.
Ew. Oh wait. So. Wait.
Maybe a little more.
Don't get super over the line, but get up to the line. It said don't overfill on the thing when I did it. And I'm assuming they didn't make a special one just for me. All right, so then you mix the solution at home. Let's read the instructions because it's been a couple weeks since I've done it.
I feel good about that.
Let's see, how far did you get?
You got there. I'm just gonna go because that looks disgusting.
It is completely.
Shut the bathroom door!
All right, so you
Shut the
activate-
bathroom door!
Okay.
If you were daddy, you'd already shut the door. We wouldn't have to have a
Fill the
conversation.
tube with saliva to the black wavy line. Do not overfill. Replace the funnel with the cap. Oh, you take the cap. The cap is the blue part is the cap now.
Okay.
And then you twist the shit out of it, and it dumps the blue stuff inside. Tighten to release stabilizing fluid. You swish it around for at least 5 seconds.
It doesn't seem to be releasing.
Oh, you gotta go harder.
I don't know that I can.
Tighten. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, there you go. Shake for at least 5 seconds. Place the tube in the collection bag.
What about this thing? Is this the collection bag?
Yeah. And then you put it in the thing and you mail it. But then you gotta register online so you have it has connected to your name.
I already have an account, right? You made one for me.
You are part of my account.
What do I do with this thing?
But I think since we paid for this, you should have
Do
it.
I need that thing for anything? This little piece of paper?
I think that's a preservative.
Oh. Okay. There you go. Done.
Okay, so now you gotta make that box. And then you gotta register. Oh! Uh-oh, wait. Where's your, activation code? It just said, is it on this already? Is that where the only place to see it? Yikes. 15-digit activation code from the inside from the collection tube. Uh-oh, should not have sealed that. Can you unseal it?
No, but I can see it.
This is why we don't rush through instructions.
I can see it.
It's very technical. It was scary when I first did it. I was worried I was going to mess it up because they're kind of expensive. You can cut it and tape it. I'm sure that's fine because as long as it's...
Oh, I can see it. I can just want to take a photo.
Oh. The basketball game is more important.
It is more important. It's the fucking... It determines the playoffs. Which is why
What
I'm
game
not...
are you watching?
Celtics Heat, man.
We all mess up once in a while.
The thing... Shut up.
No, somebody said that. It wasn't me.
I
It's
know.
hot in Canada.
Well, it's probably a fucking Raptors fan. Big deal. Have fun getting the shit kicked out of you by Cleveland.
That's great words. Okay, got it? So now we gotta activate you online.
There you go.
Bing Bang says this is the most tense moment of his life, of her life.
Well, it's You're gonna be in for a rough life, probably. It's gonna get a hell of a lot temperature.
Okay.
I'm gonna celebrate with a drink.
Congratulations. You passed the spit test. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me in the stream. Sorry it wasn't on Twitch. Hopefully no one out there is still waiting at Twitch because it's not gonna happen there. And I will talk to you guys soon. I'm not sure which platform it's gonna be from. Hopefully, I gotta make the decision soon because I want to build this up before RTX because I'm gonna get really distracted by that soon. I like Periscope for certain reasons, but I don't like that the chat. I used to like that the chat was right here, but it's like disappears immediately, and I kind of feel like people don't get their voice heard sometimes. So, and then not everyone can get into the chat. It's capped at a certain point. Okay. Talk to you later.